A bounding theorem. The statement of this theorem is if f is continuous on a smooth curve C and if modulus of f of z is less than or equal to some m for all z on C, then modulus of integral over C f of z dz is less than or equal to m into L, where L is the length of this smooth curve C, the length of C. Okay. This theorem is also called ML inequality. ML inequality. ML inequality. Okay. That is, the theorem states that if f is continuous on a smooth curve C and if f is bounded by m, that is modulus of f of z is less than or equal to m for all z on C, then the integral of f of z dz is bounded by m into L, where L is the length of C. That is modulus of the integral f of z dz is less than or equal to m into L, where m is the bound of f of z and L is the length of C. So this inequality is also called uh, ML inequality, or this theorem is called ML inequality. Now we have a question. Find an upper bound for the absolute value of the integral mode over C e power z divided by z plus 1 dz, where C is the circle, mod z is equal to 4. So here actually we need to find an upper bound for this integral. Okay, so here we have by ML inequality modulus of the integral f of z dz is nothing but m into L, where m is the modulus of or the upper bound for f of z and L is the length of this C. So here C is the curve C is mod z is equal to 4. Here C is mod z is equal to 4, which is a circle, okay, with the radius 4 and uh, center at 0. Okay, z is equal to 0 because mod z is equal to 4 means uh, mod z is equal to 4 means square root of x square plus y square, modulus of x plus I y is square root of x square plus y square is equal to 4. That means x square plus y square is equal to 4 square, which is a circle with the center 0 0 and radius 4. So we have this circle. So this is the circle with the radius 4. Okay. So this is radius 4. Now we know L is nothing but the length of this C. So here L is equal to length of C. Here C is the circle, mod z is equal to 4. That is a circle with a radius 4. Length is nothing but 2 pi r. Here radius is 4. So this is 2 pi into 4. That is 8 pi. So we have L is equal to to apply the ML inequality. Here L is equal to 8 pi. Now we have to find M. M is nothing but the modulus of F, right? that is the upper bound of f of z, so that is m. So we have f of z is here f of z is equal to what, e power z divided by z plus 1. Okay, e power z divided by z plus 1. So m is nothing but m is such that mod f of z is less than or equal to m. So we have to find an upper bound of this f of z, that is this e power z plus z plus 1. Now we have to find that we have modulus of z plus 1 is greater than or equal to modulus of z minus modulus of 1. Since we have already discussed that the triangle inequality, that is modulus of z1 plus z2 is less than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2, and modulus of z1 plus z2 is also greater than or equal to mod z1 minus mod z2. We already proved this inequalities. So applying the second inequality, we have modulus of z plus 1. Z plus 1 is nothing but modulus of z minus modulus of z2, that is 1. That is equal to modulus of z is equal to minus 1. But we have modulus of z is 4 on C. Okay, on C, here C equal to mod z is equal to 4. So on the curve C, we have mod z is equal to 4. So this is equal to 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. So we have, therefore we have modulus of z plus 1 is greater than or equal to 3. But we have to find the modulus of e power z divided by z plus 1. So from this we have modulus of 1 by z plus 1 is less than or equal to 1 by 3. Clear? So that implies modulus of, what about modulus of e power z divided by z plus 1? Okay. Modulus of e power z divided by z plus 1. Actually we have this is nothing but modulus of e power z divided by modulus of z plus 1. So e power z, modulus of e power z is nothing but modulus of e power z is equal to modulus of e power x plus iy, which is nothing but modulus of e power x into uh, e power iy. So this is equal to modulus of e power x into modulus of e power iy. E power iy is nothing but cos x cos y plus I sin y. Okay, so we have e power x is a positive number. So modulus of e power x is nothing but e power x, and modulus of cos y plus I sin y is square root of cos square y plus I sin square y, which is equal to 1. So this is equal to e power x. So we know modulus of e power x is nothing but e power x into e power iy, because e power modulus of e power iy is nothing but 1. Okay, this is equal to 1. So modulus of e power z is nothing but e power x. So this is equal to, this can be written as e power x divided by mod z plus 1. Okay, so we know 1 by mod z plus 1 is less than or equal to 1 by 3. Clear? So we can write now what about e power x on we have the circle C is nothing but the circle with the center 0 0 and our center origin and radius 4. So we have this point is 4 comma 0, this point is 0 comma 4, this point is, I mean x equal to 0 and x equal to 4, here x equal to 4 and x equal to 0, this is minus 4 comma 0, this is 0 comma minus 4. Okay, so on this curve C, that is mod z is equal to 4, the maximum value of x will be 4. Okay, maximum value of x will be 4. So since e power x is a increasing function, we have e power x is less than or equal to e power 4. Okay, so we already obtained that 1 by mod z plus 1 is less than or equal to 1 by 3, and e power x is less than or equal to e power 4. So this is less than or equal to, we can write e power 4 divided by 3. Okay, that is mod f of z is, this is mod f of z, mod f of z is equal to this, which is less than or equal to e power 4 divided by 3. So this will be our m. So by ML inequality we have integral, by ML inequality we have integral over C f modulus of integral over C f of z dz is less than or equal to m into L. So this is integral or modulus of integral over c. Our f of z is this actually. So e power z divided by z plus 1 dz is less than or equal to m into L. M is nothing but upper bound of modulus of upper bound of f of z, that is m. So m is equal to e power 4 divided by 3 into L. L is the length of the curve, which is 8 pi. Okay, so this is 8 pi. So we have this is equal to e power 4 or 8 e power 4 pi divided by 3. Okay, 8 pi e power 4 divided by 3. That will be the upper bound for the integral this. Okay. Next we have circulation and net flux. Circulation and net flux. Suppose we are given the flow f of z is equal to u plus iv, and a positively oriented symbol close to contour C. A positively oriented symbol closed contour C. Suppose we are given a flow f of z is equal to u plus iv and a positively oriented symbol closed contour C. Okay, symbol closed contour C. Then the circulation of this f of z around the contour C is given by, then the circulation of f of z around C is given by circulation is equal to the real part of integral over C, contour integral over C, f of z bar dz. Okay, the real part of contour integral over C, f of z bar dz, and the flux across C is given by flux equal to, or net flux. Okay, net flux across C is given by, net flux is equal to the imaginary part of this integral over C f of z bar dz. Okay, so this is the circulation of around C, and this is the net flux across C, close to contour C. Okay, now we can do a problem. Given the flow f of z is equal to 1 plus I into z, compute the circulation around, comma, net flux across the circle C, where C is mod z is equal to 1. So we are given a flow f of z is equal to 1 plus I into z, and a closed contour C mod z is equal to a symbol closed contour C, which is mod z is equal to 1, which is this unicircle. Okay, now we have to compute the circulation around this C and the net flux around across the C. So for that we need to find this integral over C f of z whole bar dz. That is, we have to find the conjugate of this f of z, and we have to integrate this f of z bar along this c. Now, then after finding the integral, then the real part will be the circulation, and the imaginary part will be the net flux across that c. Okay, so we have f of z is equal to this. So given f of z is equal to 1 plus I into z, therefore f of z bar, the conjugate of f of z is nothing but 1 minus I, conjugate of this, which is 1 minus I into z bar. Now we have c is given by mod z is equal to 1, so which is nothing but can write z of t is equal to e power it. 1 mod z equal to 1, we have z of t is equal to e power it for 0 less than or equal to t less than or equal to 2 pi. This is the unit circle. Because mod z is nothing but modulus of e power it, which is equal to 1. Okay, so our integral over c f of z bar dz is nothing but, we know integral over c, that is t from 0 to 2 pi, t from 0 to 2 pi, f of z of t bar into z dash of t dt. Okay, so z of t equal to e power it implies, we have from this we can write z dash of t equal to I into e power it. Okay, so this is nothing but f of z of t is nothing but f of z is equal to this, and f of z bar is this. So this is nothing but integral t from 0 to 2 pi, f of z bar is I 1 minus I into z bar into z dash of t dt, that is z bar of t. So this is equal to integral 0 to 2 pi 1 minus I into z is nothing but e power it, so z bar is nothing but e power minus it. So e power minus it into z dash of t is nothing but I into e power it from this. Okay, so dt. So this is nothing but integral 0 to 2 pi 1 minus I into e power minus it into e power it is nothing but e power 0. So here I dt. So this is a constant 1 minus I into I. So integral will be t from 0 to 2 pi. So this is equal to I minus I square, that is I plus 1 into 2 pi minus 0, that is 2 pi. So 2 pi into uh, I plus 1. So this is nothing but, this can be written as 2 pi plus 2 pi I. This is integral over c f of z bar dz. Okay, so we need to find uh, the circulation and net flux. Okay, therefore the circulation is nothing but circulation around the circle is around the circle c is nothing but, this is equal to the real part of this integral. Okay, that's integral f of z bar dz, which is equal to 2 pi, and the net flux across this c is nothing but the imaginary part of this integral over c f of z bar dz. Okay, which is equal to also 2 pi.